What is up, all my geeks and geekettes? This is the Geekish Gamer. What's the Geekish Gamer Show? It is 12 o'clock a.m. and I just got done seeing Star Wars Rogue One again. One in regular showing and one in 3D showing that I got to see today. So I got to see it in two ways and two different perspectives, and I got to see all of it. And now I can give you my final decisions about Star Wars Rogue One and what I think about it. Well, Star Wars Rogue One takes Jyn Erso, a person who's really bad, and tries to make her go get the plans for the Death Star so that Episode 4 can begin and Luke can carry on with his whole task. Now, this movie is awesome. To date, I think it is the best Star Wars movie I've seen in a long time. The only complaint I have with this movie is that this is very slow pacing at the beginning, which I have to rate it at a 9 out of 10. Even though I think this is the best one, I think it's better than The Force Awakens. Maybe it's better than The Force Awakens, but I have a feeling that it is. I think I'm just relying on the third act more than anything else. The third act is what covers the whole thing for me in total. Now, excuse me because I'm a little tired. It's 12 a.m. and I had to stay awake while seeing this movie. I actually fell asleep a little bit while watching the movie. But overall, this movie is very good. The characters I have very interest in, and I know this is a spoiler section, by the way. I know there's some parts in this movie where you actually have to, set up each and every single individual character, from Donnie Yen to Jyn Erso to the captain to the everyone. Okay, you got to set it up to everyone. And I know that was many of the complaints, that there was too many planet scenes where they had to go to each planet. But it's understandable because you have to set up each and every single one of these characters. Was the pacing slow? Yes. For the first and second acts, I was very uninterested. I just was there for the information only. But for the third act, which was the most stupendous act of all of them, it was the best act so far out of any other Star Wars I've ever seen. Now, does that say it's better than The Empire Strikes Back? Well, let's see. Empire Strikes Back has a very good storyline, but does it match up in the action category as well? Well, we're in modern times now, and I have to say, no, it doesn't match up, because this is way more. We have a director, Gareth Edwards, who directed Godzilla, actually be in this, and he's good at making things look like on a larger scale than what they are, and this was at a larger scale than any of us could have possibly imagined. Donnie Yen dies. Erso dies. A lot of people from the K2SO dies. A lot of people from this movie die, and it's very sad. But it's also very good, because you know this is going to happen, and I heard a lot of complaints about that. I saw all my friends, the complaints they had were that they were able, the complaints that they had were that there were too many death scenes. These are subscribers. That there were too many death scenes, and that they couldn't imagine why they had to die for a cause that they believed in. But that's why. The cause was so great in what they believed in, they had to die. And they wanted to die for their cause. As long as they were able to get those Death Star plans to Amon Mothma and eliminate everything else, that was it. But let me get to the greasy points of it. Darth Vader makes an appearance in here, and it's the most bad-ass appearance I've ever seen a day in my life. It's so good. Oh my gosh, he strikes him down. He just it's crazy how Darth Vader does this. Which made me feel like I want to see a Darth Vader solo movie. I want to see a Boba Fett solo movie. I don't want to see a Han Solo movie. But I do want to see those movies. And I do want to see a movie that talks about more interesting things that we really don't see from the Star Wars universe. I am very intertwined in the Star Wars universe. I just want to see more things that flourish that we don't really get to see, such as Rebel spies still plans for the Death Star. Now, like I said before, the good things about these movies. The good thing about this movie is that the characters I can care about. I care about each and every single character. I like that they took the time to develop each and every single character because I care about them now. And it's not just that, you know, that whole complaint I had about the pacing. Well, I had a complaint about the pacing, but it worked out as well because thanks to them, I really care about these characters when they all died in their own death sequences. I care about each and every single one of these characters so much that I almost dropped a tear when K2SO died. You know it gets sad when a droid dies. Not for the C-3PO, not for R2-D2, not for BB-8, but for K2SO. That sarcastic droid. And he's a very lovable droid, by the way. He's one of the most main comedic acts in that whole entire film. Now, if you don't know, the captain, I forgot, Aileron, I forgot his name. He sat there to go kill Jyn Erso's father, who was supposed to be an imperialist, but he really isn't. He's a rebellion at heart, and he works with them because he knows that he has to work with them in order to mess up the Death Star, and so that Luke can go in there, guide it, get the 2 phazon torpedoes, and bomb it and make it explode. But overall, this film is very great. I think you should go see it. There's a lot of spoilers I want to talk about. I like how everyone dies. Donnie Yen dies by an explosion. The marksman dies by another explosion as well. Jyn Erso and the guy that she was with most of the time in the film dies because the Death Star has imploded, has shot down a planet and it's imploding and blowing up and stuff, and they get caught up in the debris and they die as well. K2SO dies trying to save Erso and her lovable companion. They die, and K2SO dies by shots. A lot of good people die in here, and that's what was so emotional about this film, that a lot of good people die. Good thing about this film was the rebellion. The rebellion was trying to fight so hard against the Galactic Empire that it was so mesmerizing. It is a treat to go see it in 3D, and it's very lovable to go see in 3D. I recommend you go see it in 3D. It's very good. Other than that, these were the main things that I really saw in there. I'm hoping to do a video on the things you may have missed while in there. I watched it 2 times. I don't think I'll be going to see it 3 times without me falling asleep. I have to be very awake to go see that. But I think that this film deserves a 9.5 out of 10. It's a very good film. It's good for the whole family. It's good for people who've never seen Star Wars a day in their lives. It's good. It's great. It's powerful. It's passionate. It has a lot of empathetic moments. It has a lot of, sad moments, funny moments, comedic tone moments. It's so fun. It's so vulgar. It's so new. And I didn't expect this from Disney, which is the most funniest part about this, is that I did not expect this from Disney. Disney, you have, astonish me that you did not put any Disney things in here. It's a beautiful film, and I think it's something that you should go see right now. You should go out there and go see Rogue One right now, because that is a good film. I'm wearing the shirt. You know what it is. Go see Rogue One. It's beautiful. It's a Star Wars story, and I love it. And I think you guys should go see it. Alright guys, okay, I'm really tired. Some of my words might have been, splurred or splued up. So I'll see you guys later at Geekish Gamer Show. Hopefully tomorrow, or today, which is Saturday, we will be putting out something, maybe a video on the games of the top 10 games, top worst games, and I can explain it to you. We're coming back with a passion here, guys, for the Geekish Gamer Show, because we have the tech back now, and I just gained another subscriber. But we're ready to do this again, and I can't wait for you to be along on the journey. Alright guys, thank you. Stay tasty and stay geeky. And follow me on Twitter at GeeksKingdom16.